Hi guys, it's okay, so hey, what's up? I'm here to give you guys an update. This is not going to be a very long video. I don't think it's not going to be too very long. And so I just want to tell you guys some things and stuff like that, how I'm doing and stuff like that. Before I go ahead and start, I'm still having allergy issues with my eye, basically stuff. I don't know what this is right here on my eye. I think it's a pimple on my eye. I think it is. I'm not so sure what it is. Right, I have to ask somebody to see if they know what that is or anything like that. But it's been bothering me for the past couple of days, but I'm perfectly fine. But it doesn't hurt really that much. It really doesn't. But it's fine. Don't worry. Like I said in one of my previous videos, I didn't get into a fight with anybody, so I want to make that perfectly clear for everyone to really understand, and hopefully that people definitely do understand. Now I got some manga books I really do want to show you. I don't know if I really actually showed you guys. Let me get them real quick. Give me 1 second here. Okay. Alright. So I got some new manga books. There's one book I'm reading. I will be doing a review for that. And these are the books I got right here. Pretty much got all of them. Well, pretty much not all of them. Not all of them. But I will start with the first one. Man, this one may come as a little surprise, but I've been finding something for maybe kind of like an idol. Basically, kind of like an idol manga, and I kind of did. And this is basically the one thing I found right here. It's basically called Idol Story. That's basically it right there. And this is from Seven Seals. And I'm looking forward to reading this book and just to see where the story actually goes and stuff like that. You know, because I like idols. You know, I really do. It's not necessarily a worship or anything like that. And the reason why I do is because I like to hear the story about like how they progressed on and stuff like that. And so maybe this video might be a little longer, and progressed on and basically and stuff. And I kind of want to personally say here is this: I think this is going to be a good manga. I hope this manga doesn't disappoint. I think it's going to be really good. I said many times before, Idol Pride was pretty much one of the best idol animes I've ever seen in such a long time. The past few years since I've watched it, because it shows a grim story about what it means to be an idol, what it means to be a singer or rapper, whoever that person is, or anything like that. Right, so that it's challenging. It's a very challenging situation, but I'm really excited to read this idol story, and I'm hoping this doesn't disappoint. I don't know if this is going to get an anime or not. I really don't know. I didn't see volume 2 of this, or maybe there might be more. I don't know if this is an older one or not, but I will definitely be I'll definitely be reading this. I don't think there's not an anime of this, which I really don't even know. So I'm just going to set this one down right here. Okay, so the next one I got right here is My Hero Academia Vigilantes Volume 1. I told you, actually, yeah, this is Volume 1, so basically I bought it. I told you guys I was going to buy them. I kept my promise that I did. It's from Shonen Jump, and this is the one right here, personally, I got right here, and I really am happy. I bought this. I really am. And I'm quite surprised at the fan service. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, okay, yeah, kind of surprised at the fan service based on that. I was not expecting that to happen and stuff like that. Popstar, she's really not one of my favorites, but she is basically eye-popping basically of a person basically when it comes into the anime. And I just want to make this clear and stuff like that. I have not read the manga or anything like that, but I would personally say that watching the anime, it's really good. I think it's a lot better than the main story of the My Hero Academia. That's just my opinion. Some people will probably disagree with this. But this right here, if I had to pick two favorite characters, is Knucklebuster's my number one favorite, And Crawler is also my next one, also too, because he's not like Deku. He's really is not. I know it's not because he just really just basically just that he's not that basically that kind of person. I just don't think that he really actually is. Oh, this one looks pretty cool. My Hero Academia was Vigilantes Volume 2, which I bought Volume 2, and based on stuff, I am planning to get the others and stuff like that. Man, wow, that looks really awesome. Looking through the pages and stuff like that, it just looks nice. It looks very nice. Looks very nice from Shonen Jump. It's Volume 2. I can't wait to get the other volumes. I really love this series. I really do. I just don't know if I really want to get back in My Hero Academia. I have been thinking about it, but I'm not really as so sure. And basically stuff. And I was thinking about getting Dandadan mangas also as well too. They got a lot. I'm thinking about getting those. I'm thinking about maybe continuing on with Dandadan because a lot of people say it's really good. And basically stuff. So the next one I got right here is basically called Tune Into the Midnight Heart. This is not really considered as an idol basically like anime. It's basically kind of like singing, but it's kind of like similar to basically that. I have not read the book yet. It has a lot of pages. I mean, it really does. And so that's basically what it looks like right here. And because the reason I saw this, I said, like, I gotta buy this. I gotta buy this because it looks interesting. It looks really fun. It's a rom-com. It's rom-com because rom-coms are very, very good to me. In my general opinion, rom-coms are very, very good. It just really depends on and basically stuff. And there's the back of the book. Basically stuff I can see. Focus. Okay. So the next one here I got. I was kind of eager to basically get Volume 2. I'm not so sure, but I got Volume 1. It's from what I've heard several people say it's a fun read. It's a fun read and basically stuff. It's not really that much of the style that I would definitely think that would be. It's called Born as a Space Mercenary, Volume Number 1. I don't know. It sounds kind of funny. It really does. It really does. It sounds kind of funny. Look at this guy right here. Look at this guy right here. He's sitting there like smiling. He's having a good time. And he's just like a mercenary. He's on a ship. It's just like that. Yeah, saying like, yeah, I'm having a good time right now. It just really actually is. I get to see the girls just basically just right next to him going, yeah, this guy's great, and stuff like that. I definitely will be doing a review for this one also too. I would be expecting an anime for that one. Definitely. I was reading this one, but I kind of stopped it because I had to deal with real life issues and stuff like that. I had to. Real Dragon, this one. There's no Volume 2. I don't know if there's a Volume 2 or not. I really don't know. I don't know what happened to it or anything like that. This is basically from Shonen Jump. Far as I know, it's a synopsis is based on this manga. It's just basically a girl that she's about to become a dragon and stuff like that. She's half human and I think she's just half dragon. And she doesn't understand why she's like this or anything like that. I would be very interested if this does become anime. However, I really don't know if that's really the case or not because it depends. Because I've heard of the artist, the mangaka creator was basically having some health issues and stuff like that. And I don't know if this is going to return or not. I really don't know. I don't know if there's Volume 2 basically out there. Maybe I could be right, maybe I could be wrong. I don't know. So please let me know down in the comments down below for that too, please. Okay, so the next, actually I had two of these, but I don't know what happened to the other one. Okay, but anyways, I also have another rom-com manga also as well too. I think this one does have an anime, which I don't know. Actually, it's supposed to be coming out sometime next month, and so I need to jump on this because I really want to see what this manga is going to be about. It's called Chosins is in the Remio bottle. I don't know what that means or anything like that. Maybe she likes to drink or something like that. I really don't know. As far as I definitely do know is probably a love story, probably a romance love story. I think it's a rom-com. I think it really actually is and stuff like that. And so that's it right there. And so I was pretty much wanting to read this and just to see where it basically actually is. If I definitely get done with the other book, actually, if I can find it, and just go after this real quick. I do apologize. Let me go get it real quick, real quick. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so anyways, this is the manga book I have been highly anticipated, really for a long time. When I first saw this book, it's called The Last Elf. It looks interesting. It looks fun to read. It definitely has a good tone of good story, but it can be kind of dark also well too, and I kind of like that too. And basically, that's the one right here. And I was just kind of like wondering, like what is it all about or something like that. I don't think there's not an anime for this, but I highly anticipate this is going to be an anime. From what I know, I definitely do think this is going to be something very major. This is going to happen. I think it really actually is. I think that I'm going to set this book on the side so I can finish it, and I definitely do think that it's going to be very, very interesting to read. I really do think so. I really definitely do. And so yeah, I'm really, really fun. Basically, going to watch this. I really am. I definitely do. Now, the last manga book, this may come as a surprise. I don't know if this is a shonen manga book or not. Actually, it's from Viz Media, so I would basically consider it as a manga, shonen jump manga book. It's called Destroy All Humans. They Can't Be Regenerated. I don't know what that means or anything like that. Now, from the synopsis base of this, one thing I really am kind of disappointed that this is a card game, and it doesn't look like it's really a card game to me. I really don't know, because actually it's a Magic card game, because I don't know how Magic card games really actually go, because I don't even know how to play. I never played Magic card game really at all. I never did. I never really actually did. But this is something basically maybe I can learn about the story and stuff like that. Basically about what they really actually do and stuff like that. I don't think this is not going to be something similar to Yu-Gi-Oh! Or basically some of other different animes out there also as well too, when it compares to Pokemon and also Yu-Gi-Oh! And basically Digimon and others and basically that stuff. And so that's basically what it looks like. Look, that's from right there. So I would personally say I definitely want to check this out. But I'm not really so sure if I really want to continue with the story or not. I don't know. I don't know if I really want to or not. But it does look very interesting. But I really am very curious about where it actually is going to go. I don't know if this is going to be a copycat of Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't think it really actually is. I think it's going to be something a lot more different, because I've never seen a manga book that would basically focus on the gameplay when it comes to Magic. Now, to be honest with you, like I said before, I don't know nothing about how to play Magic. I don't know how the cards work or anything like that. I've never seen anybody how to play Magic or anything like that. But I mean, I probably would learn how to play it. But from what I do know, it's very, very popular. I'm not so sure if it's popular than Yu-Gi-Oh! and Pokemon. I'm not really so sure. I really don't know. Like I said, I have no idea what Magic really actually is. That's all I definitely do know. But yeah, I definitely do basically reading this manga. If it does surprise me, yeah, I'll probably pick volume 2 and stuff like that and see where it's actually going to go. But yeah, that's not really all it right now. But I will be continuing reading this the last sub. Before I go ahead and close this videos off, everything's fine. Everything's going just fine and stuff. I've been worried about my grandma a little bit lately. Just trying to see like how she's doing and basically stuff, and basically stuff. She's been having trouble with her memory and stuff like that, and she's not able to remember some things and stuff like that. I don't know why she has not really remembered really all that much. I'm basically big concerned and stuff like that. One of my greatest fears that I don't want people to make fun of this situation. I really don't want people to really, please, I really ask you guys please not to. One thing I really want to personally say here is that I'm afraid, I'm scared that my grandma's not going to remember me. That's what I'm worried the most. And my grandma, she's my bread and butter every day. I love my grandma, I really do. And she really means a lot to me, and she really does. And I've been knowing her for a long, long time, long time. She's very, very close to me. Just like I was told you guys how much I was very extremely close to my grandpa, and how I needed a break from YouTube because of my passing away with my grandpa. Because when my grandpa passed away, I just basically I couldn't deal with it anymore, and I was just basically in a very dark place. I really was. It was personal to me. It really was, and just really, especially in the passing of my dad, it was the same thing also as well too. I'm not gonna really talk about really that much about that situation. I really am not, but I want people to really know that's just my opinion. That's the best way I definitely think. I always honor my family. I've always have. I may have disagreements with some of my family members, but sometimes I really do. Sometimes I really don't. It just really just depends. And basically stuff now. Hey, if you guys are wondering about with the Alice situation, everything's fine with that. We're talking. We are friends. We're not talking really all that much. She's doing her thing. I'm doing my thing. That's all I'm just gonna say for right now. That's all I'm just gonna say for right now. I want to be single. She wants to be single as well too, and basically stuff. But like I said, in my last update video, I just can't deal with it anymore. It's too much stress, and I can't really deal with that anymore. I can't. I cannot have a relationship anymore. I can't. That's just my opinion. That's what I definitely think. Feel free to disagree with me or not. I mean, like I said before, that's my opinion. You don't have to take my side of the story or anything like that. You don't have to. I'm not trying to tell people or anything like that. It's how you view the situation. As long as you guys are respectful without a comments in the world, that's all I can ask. I'm not demanding respect or anything like that, but I'm just asking. That's all I'm just saying. So, yeah. But one other thing before I go, I have been seeing my psychiatrist. I've been having some diagnostic kind of problems with, I can't remember what is it called, small breath air. No, it's not small breath air. I've been having a little difficulty trying to breathe or trying to breathe, and for some reason I've been having a little bit of a hard time. Shortness of breath, yeah, that's what I'm having. Shortness of breath, and I've been having trouble with that also too. I haven't seen my doctor yet, basically of that, but the psychiatrist, talked to me and basically gave me some methods, like how I. Basically do it and stuff like that. And she also gave me something. Also gave me some medication to help me out with it, so I wouldn't have to stress. But also, what kind of really stressed me out the most is the weather outside. The weather is very, very hot outside. I cannot deal with it and stuff like that. And I have been thinking about maybe some options on the table. Maybe I have been thinking about maybe I want to move somewhere else. I don't know if that's what I really want to do. That's long far on right now. That option's on the table right now. I have been thinking about it, but I'm just not really actually so sure if that's the direction, if I really want to or not, and basically stuff. So yeah, anyways, that's all of it, and basically stuff. I did say this was not going to be a long video, but however it is a long video. But yeah, anyways, I just want to say thank you for all you guys subscribing to my YouTube channels. Give me likes and give me views and stuff like that, and and basic stuff. And like I said, you don't have to agree everything or anything like that, what I said in this video or anything like that. It doesn't really matter to me or anything like that. I just want people to understand situations and stuff like that, and I just want people to really, just basically understand, especially when it comes to my opinion, when it comes to anime and manga and stuff like that. And that's all I ask. I'm like I said, I'm not demanding respect. I'm not demanding people to understand me. I just want people just to understand what I'm trying to say, and just to go from here, and just to hope that hopefully people would definitely would. Now, before I go ahead and close out with this video, which came across my mind, there are going to be some backlog anyways. I am going to be finishing up because I want to finish those up as soon as I can, so I can get started with the next season. Basically comes out next month, and basically and stuff. And since it's summertime, being in the middle of the hurricane season, I don't like hurricane season really all that much. It bothers me sometimes, but not really that much. Not really that much, but it does scares me. It does scares me. But I do have weather anxieties. Let's just put it that way. So yeah. Anyways, so yeah. Anyways, like I said before, that's it for this video. Like I said before, you guys are free to say whatever you guys want to say, as long as you guys will be respectful in the comments below. Not demand respect, but I'm asking you guys. But please, I ask you guys. That's all I just ask. But yeah, anyways, since I'll see you guys later. Take care. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Don't forget to subscribe. Please consider subscribing. Please hit a like button, give me a thumbs up, or give me a thumbs down, and please leave a comment below. Anyways, I love you guys. Take care. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Take care. God bless. Remember to you. I love you guys. Please stay safe and remember to stay blessed. Love you guys. Take care. Bye.